Put a finger down if you're 29 with 5 kids under the age of 7 and your husband told you he wants to get a divorce because you want to continue going to your family church he doesn't like, but he wants you to stay in the house for the sake of the kids and says he'll eventually start seeing other people. So he takes back the Benz that he bought you and buys you a less expensive car, and you take you and your 5 kids to go live with your dad. And now you share a room with your 5 kids trying to get your life back together because you haven't worked in 8 years because your husband told you to focus on you, your kids, and school. So now you got to learn how to be a single mom, all while your kid's dad is gaslighting you, making you feel bad for leaving the house because he says you should have stayed and saved up, even though he's going to be out doing what he wants to do.
Put a finger down if you're 29 with 5 kids and you decided to get on the internet and air out your dirty laundry to over 1 million people by letting them know that your husband wants to divorce you because he told you not to go to your family member's church and you refused. And now they're dog walking your husband in the comment section of that video. And because you did not expect that video to go viral, you then made a second video saying how great of a husband he is and how great of a father he is. Nobody asked you to do that video. You did that on your own. And now you're trying to backpedal because of the attention that it's getting. The only thing you're going to get from getting on the internet and talking bad about the person that you're with is you're going to get a bunch of people with unresolved trauma, and they're going to trauma dump in your comment section. And that's exactly what happened in your original video. And again, you never expected that video to go viral. And now you regret making the video, and that's why you're backpedaling. Keep your relationship issues off the internet. All you're going to get is people that's going to, one, tell you to leave your relationship, or if you don't leave that relationship after you aired out your dirty laundry, they're going to call you stupid for not leaving the relationship.
My question is, why are we involved in this? And yes, your husband should not be stepping outside of your marriage and breaking up this home and ruining these children's lives. However, if there was such thing as a nail in the coffin to anybody who's in a situation like this, and I'm not blaming, listen, he is in the wrong. I want that to be very clear. But this right here is the nail in the coffin. I never understand why people who it sounds like they want to fix their marriage think that bringing these type of situations to the internet does anything but just cement the fact that things are in a very, very bad place. Irreparable? I don't know. But obviously, there's a reason why it shows 283 likes on this video with 0 comments, because you didn't like what you saw. But when I go to your page right here, what I can bet is that you've turned this whole thing into some sort of beginning career for content creation. Now, I see kids' faces on here, and I can't really show this to you guys, but I'm going to play the audio to one of these videos so we can check this out.
Hello, my lovely people. Let's get my boys ready for school on this lovely day. As you know by now, I have 3 lovely boys, and here is my oldest, my 7-year-old, trying to show off.
All right, so you guys can't see it on your end, but she's got her kids on camera. She's brushing their teeth. She's obviously using this whole situation to launch her content career. And actually, the top comment here says, now she's a content creator. Men do divorce women and are responsible for breaking marriages and ruining children's lives as well. Yes, while they may not initiate divorce at the same rate as women do, some of them do initiate divorce when they vow to stay inside that marriage. The difference in this conversation comes down to, what are you loyal to, right? Now, this may not be you if you have initiated divorce, but there is a portion of men out there who initiate divorce because the number one most important thing in their life is their happiness. Yes, they're also chasing exactly that. And in the end, they also realize they made a terrible mistake. But what's also a terrible mistake is opening up to the internet and the world, because now you've got everybody and their mom chiming in, and the disrespect that's probably going to take off from here will be insurmountable.
Put a finger down if you 29 with 5 kids and your husband left you because of a church and all this. All right, listen, y'all, hear me out. Before you come to social media with your situation, first of all, make sure you're done with it. That's the first thing. Make sure you're done with it. Second of all, if you try and paint somebody in a bad light and we start bashing them in a bad manner, Don't start taking up for them. Shawty got me so confused right now. She came on here talking about put a finger down if your husband left you because of church and you got 5 kids and he abandoned you and all this type of stuff. And then I see people in the comments bashing him. Next thing you know, she making videos defending him. Girl, what the hell do you want? What the hell do you want from us? This is why I just try and stay out of folks' business because I'm confused on what she wanted. I thought it was a bash party. I thought you wanted us to bash him. Now I'm now hell, you got me thinking what's his side of the story now? Hell, I need to hear him out now because you wishy-washy.
You're probably gonna reveal things about your husband. You guys are gonna go back and forth. Things always get messy. Somebody else who says this is sad. Another person who says give him full custody. Somebody else here added, why isn't your 7-year-old brushing his teeth on his own? Somebody responded back and said, my daughter is 9 and I still help her. Yes, a kid. Secondly, it takes kids forever in the morning. My goodness. Here's somebody else who says, some of these comments are outrageous. What type of comments is she talking about? Maybe she's talking about this comment from this woman who says, y'all got to stop making excuses for people who make their own life difficult. She's salty. He doesn't want her. And so she's punishing her kids by taking them out of their home, all because a man doesn't want her. The Coffee Pod is backed by FathersHaveRights.com. One of the most shocking things an attorney revealed in our prenuptial agreement guide is that times are changing. More and more women are the ones demanding prenups. Yes, typically a man will be more hesitant, more afraid to bring up the conversation of a prenuptial agreement before marriage. However, women who are protecting their assets have no problem making it very clear that they will not get married without a prenuptial agreement, especially women who are the primary earners or came from a family with money or business. So the idea that only men care about prenups is a myth. When women who plan to get married have something to protect, they protect it. So my question to all future husbands is, why shouldn't you? Well, the good news is it's not too late. If you need a prenup but don't know where to start, click the link pinned to the top of the comment section and take the first step in protecting your future marriage today. You know what? We might actually want to hear her video here and listen to what she's actually saying without actually showing any of the faces. I won't be able to show the kids' faces. And I mean, I can, but I don't like to do that.
Hello, my lovely people. Let's get my boys ready for school on this lovely day. As you know by now, I have 3 lovely boys. And here is my oldest, my 7-year-old, trying to show off. I think this new schedule is hitting my second son the hardest. He just does not like getting up in the morning. But anywho, we are getting together day by day. Now, when I tell you, just entering this new season of my life, it's insane. Like, I am starting over. And you know what? That is okay because I am more than capable. I mean, I've been doing this thing. This, I will say, is just a new me, a new season, and just getting to know myself again. I'm definitely embracing this new journey, parenting with just my kids and I. And I just hope that you guys can just tag along with me. There is so much more in life than dwelling on negativity and, just living, I would say, in the past. I'm doing my own thing and I'm going to enjoy it with my kids and we're going to do this thing.
It's going to be hard. There's no easy way to say this. And it's going to be hard for the both of them. They have no idea what's coming their way. Neither one of them. I mean, of course, she's going to be struggling, doing that by herself. And he's going to be on child support. That child support is going to be crazy. It's going to be a bad time. And this is, Shisha, stop speaking negativity.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Get off the internet and fix your marriage. It's not too late. Get off the internet. You can delete these videos. People won't remember it. You don't want to depend on filming your kids to do content online. Listen, if that man comes out, tells some crazy story and says, hey, listen, guys, she cheated first. And now you've split the out. Things could just go bad. Things could just go horrible.
Next time you think about getting on here, looking for sympathy, talking about put a finger down. If your husband left you at age 29 with 5 kids, I was stay-at-home mom, I don't make no money, he was the breadwinner, he left me, womp. Next time you get on here trying to do that, make sure you need to know if you leaving him or not. I'm sick and tired of y'all getting on here with these story times and put a finger down and all these things. getting everybody all riled up, knowing how TikTok people do. They hear that a man leave you for dead with no money, and they assume he's the worst. So they telling you resources, they giving you advice, they doing this, they going in on him, and then you follow with a part 2 like, oh wait y'all, but wait y'all, he's a good man, he's a good husband, he's a good father, he got money, he has a house, he pays the bills, he's still taking care of me, I just moved out. What are you here for? If I get it, women are emotional, so you may have been in that moment like, he must have told you something, he wanted a divorce, I don't know. And you get on here and you wanted to air him out. And that's fine. But let me tell you something. If once you put TikTok in your business and you want to air him out, leave it at that. Don't come back on here with part 2 and part 3 trying to make a little story time. You're not Risa Tisa. We don't care. Especially if you're taking up for him. Because if you're a good man and you're doing what you're supposed to do, leave him alone. Getting on here, getting the internet in your business. And especially if you don't want to leave him. And that's fine if you don't want to leave him. But why? I just don't understand you people. You get on here, you need sympathy in the moment, and then you regret what you said because everybody going in on him, or he probably like, bitch, I'm taking care of you. You better take that video down. Now you shame. Y'all need some friends. Y'all need some family. And then you mention he really want to divorce you because you don't want to leave your church. It sounds like you're in a cult. It sounds like you're not being accountable. It sounds like there's more to the story, and you just wanted to air him out for leaving. We need to know the real. So if you're going to do a story time, and give us the details in part 1. I don't want part 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not watching. And I'm done.
Somebody else who says, y'all in these comments basically telling her to give her kids to him. Why would she do that? And somebody else here says, give them to their father so she can fully get to her feet after being a stay-at-home mom for 8 years. Moms take on so much, and for what? Laugh out loud. Their dad can relieve some stress so she can fully get her living situation together. See, I see stuff like this, and this is how you know that women who don't have children, who don't know what they're talking about, don't understand how difficult that is for a woman to do. And I'm not just talking about the difficulty of a woman giving up that motherly role. No. If he gets the kids, and if he's smart, he's going to want full legal custody of those children. Right? This would turn into a court battle. If he wins, legal custody, gets the majority of time with those children, the custody time with those kids, then she gets put on child support. Think, you don't want this. You don't want this. That's why I was scratching my head when I hear chicks going, well, I would just give my kids up and let, there are plenty of guys who are like, oh, sure. Yeah. And then I'll put you on child support. And good luck. Somebody else who says, why didn't you give him full or majority custody? Given that you said he should have them, he wanted the kids. He has all the work experience and credit and everything else to have a good job. And he's living in the house so it wouldn't mess with their schedules. There's nothing wrong with being a weekend parent, especially while you're figuring out your life. It's not that easy, but some people do it. This lady here says, I had to become a weekend parent for 6 months after my divorce, after being a stay-at-home mom to 5 kids the whole time because I got evicted. Now I have them full-time. Life isn't perfect, but we're making it work. Yeah, that's good for you, but that's in a situation where you guys were able to figure something out amicably. This sounds like there's some real animosity here building up. And my advice is to take it off the internet. This man is about to go through hell. Hey guys, as always, I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. To my currently engaged or soon to be married men, if you need a prenup and would like a guide that shows you how to get a solid and legally binding prenuptial agreement, hit the link pinned to the top of the comment section and access your guide at fathershaverights.com today.